good afternoon, and it's a good afternoon, and in my opinion is very exciting because this morning I had to go into town, and on the way back I have actually seen this before, but on this table now is an old painting, and I'm going to restore it. It was very exciting because this painting, I'm going to show it you now. Oh, the dog's right where I want to stand as usual. Go away, you horrible thing. Right. Michelle's grandparents came over to South Africa at the beginning of the 20th century. And we know for certain that they came over on this particular shipping line. Whether it's this particular ship, we don't know. But if I can move it around a little bit, I don't know where. So this is what I got. Just to reiterate, I went into my favourite junk shop, and there was a picture. I think it might be a genuine watercolour. This ship is early 20th century. I mean, around the time of the Titanic, by the look of things. Union Castle line between South and East Africa and England. So Michelle's parents came over.
Grandparents
came over on this particular shipping line. Whether this is the actual ship, but this is Cape Town. They came to Cape Town on their way here. And so it's in not very nice condition, and it was cheap. They were asking 2,400 rand for it, which is about 120 pounds. And I got it for 400 rand. That's 20 pounds. Because I said, I got no money, this is it, that's all I've got. And so now, what I'm
and now you can't eat for the rest of the week. I've got no food for you for the rest of the week.
So it looks very dirty, very dark, very old, but we quite like the idea. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to try and restore it to a certain extent to suit us. I'm sure a picture restorer wouldn't like what I'm going to do, but I'm going to take it to pieces right now and see if we can't make it look nice. I have to drop it down again because I mean, it was framed. It was actually framed in London by somebody called. Oh, look at the dog! Look at the dog! Quick, can you? Ah! He's in on every act. Look at this. Go away! Go away! He's helping me. Oh, you're so good. Thanks a lot. He's gone off with what's left.
The masking tape's going to get stuck to his fur.
I don't care. That's his problem. So it was actually framed, probably in the earlier. This is a very old label. It is a very old. It's called S.J. Clark. It's upside down on there, I think. But anyway, picture frame makers, 45 Moor Lane, London. So I'm going to take all these out now. These nails. And we're going to see if we can't clean the picture a little. Oh, well, they're breaking off, that's good. We don't want those. Right, there's nothing there. These nails, you won't be able to see, but these nails are with their tacks. I'm sorry.
Just knocked me. Just knocked my camera.
These, if you just zoom in on that, can you see that? That's the old tacks. They're not like that anymore. So we're going to take all those out.
Now Jackson's busy with his carry cot.
Well, he probably wants to go for
He's
a
nearly
walk.
too big for it.
Yeah. So we're going to take all these out, and then we'll be able to get at the picture. So I am actually going to try and clean the picture because it's actually very dark. The frame, I'm going to very gently sand it. It's got like a gilt inside it. I'm going to clean that with, I think, some sort of polish, a cutting compound. And we're going to see if we can get it looking good. It'll go nice because... Did you show them that picture over there? the one we got for £6. It's that picture there we got from the same shop just the other day, and turns out it's Chinese. We actually went on the internet and found out what that says, and it says something on the lines of
Colourful birds having fun.
Colourful birds having fun. So, and we did the frame in black, and with our drinks little area, I think it looks very nice. £6. So we're going to that side of the wall. We've got our picture up at the top of our time travel picture, which Michelle painted. We're going to take this, which is not in keeping, down, and then with our yachty theme and the seaside, we're going to put the old picture up there. Incidentally, just out of interest while I'm at it, we also bought that picture, which I've got to restore. This is just a print, but nevertheless, it'll look nice when it's done. So back to this one now. See if we can get the...
Very sorry to my viewers about the terrible filming, but Mr. Lister's moving around all over the show without any warning, so he's keeping me on my toes.
That's what you get when you're young and sprightly like me. Full of life. I think you might be able to take it out now. I'll just get rid of these little nails. I'm not going to put them back in because they're finished. But we'll put... Don't know how we're going to get this out. Probably need something. Oh, there's a nail there, that's why. Oh, see if that helps. Something. That's it, I think we've got it. Have a look what it looks like.
Yeah, the viewers have got a better view now without the reflection of the glass.
Yeah.
It's actually beautiful.
It is beautiful. Let's put it down and see. The glass is absolutely filthy. It's probably never been out. I'm going to put that down. I want to see. Ooh. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a print, but I'm not quite sure what it is, how it's been done. I'm not an expert on pictures.
Well, maybe some of our viewers know, and if they do, if they could pop something or drop something into the comments.
I don't know. I think it'll clean up. It was by somebody called, oh, I'll tell you what, we'll look on the internet for that name, Maurice Randall. And if we find something, we'll keep you informed and tell you more about Maurice Randall. Maybe we'll find out around the time when it was painted. This is definitely Cape Town because we recognise
Table Mountain.
And that is what they call the tablecloth, where the clouds are coming over the edge. And this ship would have been, I think, early 20th century because it's very similar to the Titanic with those 4 chimneys. So we'll keep you informed. I'm going to try and clean that. Yeah, I'm very thrilled. £20. I mean, what can I say? See if we can clean it up a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe, I don't know how I'm going to clean it, but we'll have a go. I'm going to move it for now because I'm going to start on something else.
Don't trip over anything. Jackson's dragged all sorts of things all over the floor, as usual.
The painting looks a lot nicer.
Without the glass.
Yeah. But we are going to, I am going to take the glass out. It's filthy dirty. Oh, look at this. This is the gilt. This is very, very delicate. It was a proper job when it was done, I think.
Don't trip over backwards. I think Jackson's under your feet.
I'm going to try and clean that with metal polish. I know it's not metal, but it will bring it up, I think. Shall we just try quickly? I've got some Silvo.
The dusters are in the other room, darling.
Oh, can't I use one?
No, the other ones. They're around the corner.
I'm always frightened to death of dusters because they always take off and I'm in trouble.
Yeah, he uses the wrong cloths for the wrong things. I think any woman out there will understand what I'm talking about. I have certain cloths for certain jobs. It's called being hygienic.
No, it's not. It's called being a damn nuisance and fussy.
You're the nuisance. I buy him his own special dusters and cloths for the gouge, but he insists on taking mine.
Yeah, well, maybe I've not learnt that you are the leader of the world.
Queen of the universe, you mean?
Queen of the universe, even. Oh, it is cleaning it, this is. I mean, it'll look a lot better straight away, I think. I mean, look, there we are.
Yeah, and you want to put that on my dishcloths? I don't think
What's
so.
in the dishcloth? I was looking at. I think, look at the dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that might work, and it does.
It's come up rather well.
Yeah, the dirt comes off it. See, that's come up beautifully shiny. I don't know whether you can see, but it is better.
Yeah.
Put that over there. And then we've got the glass to contend with. I mean, the glass is filthy, absolutely filthy. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do next. But that is...
You need Winderline, I would imagine.
That is, I think actually, I'm going to clean it with wire wool. Steel wool, they call it in this country.
Well, there's a whole lot of that. We've got plenty of
Steel
that.
wool first, because it takes off all the... Steel wool's good for cleaning glass. So we'll have a go at that. I don't know whether to take it out of the frame.
Oh,
I'm
I
frightened
don't
of
know.
breaking it.
That's what I'm worried about.
Mind you, I think what I'm going to do is put a cloth on the big table and then clean it.
All right. Well, I better put the camera down so I can help
Okay.
you.
Okay. We'll get back to you later. It really is filthy. It's very thin glass. I think the wire will... I mean, look at this stain on the side of there.
And viewers,
And
there's another pair of shoes on the counter.
That the
I
dog
don't.
ate,
Yeah,
the dog ate.
he decided to make it a pair. He ate the first heel, and then he found the other heel. So Mr. Lister's got to repair that.
Is that the
That's why.
second shoe?
That's the second one. He wanted to make them
I'm gonna go and
matching.
get the wire wool. Luckily, we've got some in stock.
Yeah.
You're always safe to use wire wool. It's a fine one on glass. I mean, you can't see, but I can tell that that's clean. I mean, if you look at that, can you see that lighter patch where you put
Oh yeah, sort of. I don't know if the viewers can see, but I
no,
can.
probably not. This should take a while. So I think you don't need to bother filming me doing this.
Yeah, it's like watching paint dry.
I know. I'll tell you what though, this glass was dirty.
Well, it probably has never been cleaned since it was framed.
Since 1912 when the Titanic went down. I'd love to know. We'll do a bit of research to find out who the artist was, and if we can see how old the ship was.
Well, I think your T-shirt is also from when the
19.
Titanic came to went down.
Yeah.
But at least we're seeing all your muscles. Mr. Lister's muscles, he complains and says that his muscles have disappeared since he hasn't been working out. But I think they look pretty good.
Not bad for 83 next month or two.
Yeah. Did you tell your viewers how you jog
No.
on a certain stretch? You need to tell them. You need to brag.
No. Well,
You've got bragging rights.
now
officially.
we've got the dog, we take it to the beach every day. So the other day, we were on the beach and I thought, I haven't run for 20 years. And I thought, I'll try and run. And funny enough, I ran.
I think I must film it.
Oh, you must film it, yeah. I actually ran.
You did so well.
And it was actually okay.
Yeah? You've done it a few times now.
I have.
Mm.
And what I'm trying to do is increase a little each day. But no, I'm not dead yet.
Nope.
Anyway, back to the job. I find this very exciting. I really do.
Well, it's one antique finds another. You feel at home.
That's quite belittling, you know.
You feel at home. Surrounded by antiques.
Yeah. Well, our house is quite modern.
Yeah, but we do like
I
a
mean, we've got
splash
the
of
fa-
antique here and there.
Michelle likes antiques. She actually collects them.
Yeah, would
I was
seem
the-
so.
I was the first one. But it's her choice. I've told her many times she could do better.
No, darling, who could be better than you?
Who could be better than me?
I mean, look at you.
Only 99%.
You do the cleaning, isn't it wonderful? You're cleaning the glass. What woman wouldn't want you?
Oh God, I don't know about that. It's coming up nice, I can tell straight away.
Yeah, I can see your reflection actually
Ooh,
in the glass. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
who's the fairest of them all? Right.
Right, I'll leave you to that.
I'm going to go over.
I'm going to go put the kettle on.
I'm going to go over it next with Silvo. Then I'm going to turn it over and do the other side.
All right,
Or maybe,
well,
do you think maybe what do you call that stuff? Window cleaning stuff.
I think Windowline would do the trick better.
Right, we'll get Windowline on now.
Right, well, I'm going to go put the kettle on for a cup of tea.
Okay, over and out. I'm not sure if I did the right thing. I think I'm frightened to clean it. I'm just going to give it a wipe. I'm not going to use any. I have to glue that bit on. I think it would be a mistake to start cleaning it with Windowline
Or water.
or water. I think I'm just giving it a clean over with the duster. Oh, gosh, look at that. Good heavens, let's get it clean back a bit and try again. It is coming up cleaner. Not much coming off now. I don't think we're going to get it any better than that, to be honest. It's looking better. Right, now where's the frame? This was the gold. Just put the gold on it.
Are you not going to stick that other bit back on first, or you don't need to?
No, I don't need to.
Okay.
Well, that's looking brighter, would you say?
Yeah.
When that goes back in the frame.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I got my sanding machine on the frame. The frame isn't made of oak, I've found. So I'm going to get rid of a lot of that varnish off it and get it more natural looking. Put it together. It's rather nice. £20. It's beautiful. Another wonderful find. I'm very excited. And so is my little friend over there. See you later. I don't know whether you can see that.
Probably not.
Well, that is, I found the actual picture. And the name of the ship was called the Arundel Castle. And it's in the National Maritime Museum in Greenwich. The actual picture is, I believe that this is called a lithograph. So we've got a lithograph. It's not the original. Pity,
Sadly.
Pity. But anyway, I'm still very thrilled. Let's have a look, whatever it was painted by, I've lost his name again. Oh, Maurice Randall. He was born in 1865 and he lived till 1950, so he had a good long life. And so that is the original picture that we've got, but we've got a lithograph picture of that picture. So, it was painted in, it just says the early 20th century. Originally it was oil on canvas, and that's all I can tell you. Painting, read more, it says. Let's have a look if there's any more to read. No, that's it. Oh, hang on, what's that? Tags. Boat, sailing, sea. No, there's nothing more on it. But anyway, it's quite exciting to find the actual picture. So now all I've got to do is clean it up, put it up, and there we are. It was called, what was it called again? The Arundel Castle. So there we are, end of programme for today. Thank you. Here we are again, we're still on the picture. This is, I don't know, phase 3, shall we call it? It's made of oak. I can tell it's made of oak, but it is so heavily stained that it's horrible. So I've got my, this will make your little dog will run a mile now. So I'm sanding off some of this to try to lighten it up. There's writing there. I'm going to go over it a bit more, and then you're going to have to, if you don't mind, you're going to have to get your little tiny artist brush and some gold paint and paint in the necessary stuff. Oh, the other thing, we did a bit of research and we found that it was called the Arundel Castle, the ship, and we actually found that it was actually the correct ship that
my
Michelle's grandparents came over to South Africa.
And my mum.
And her mother.
And my
mother was
uncle,
6 years
my late
old.
uncle.
That was be about 1951. I thought it probably wasn't, because that ship was launched when I did a bit of research in 1921, and I thought there'd be no way it'll still be sailing by 1951. But in actual fact, it went through the war as a troop ship, came out unscathed, and carried on sailing until 1958. And I found out that it was the only one that had a swimming pool, and their mother remembers that there was a swimming pool. So it's quite amazing that we've now got a picture of the grandparents' ship that they arrived in South Africa.
Yes, we are colonials.
Here we are.
British
we are
colonials. My family.
Yeah, not me.
No.
I'm a Lancashire lad.
Yep.
Goodbye. I'm going to get on with the job. Think, but I think that's much nicer.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll wax it when we're finished, then I'll have to rebuild the picture, put it back together. Michelle will put the gold writing in there, that'll be another job. But I'm going to hang it up today to have a look, so I'll carry on. Right, so I've finished the frame. It looks a lot better. I've cleaned the glass. I've cleaned the picture. I've cleaned the back of the frame to get all the rubbish off. Now I'm putting all new tacks in. And then, once the tape's around it, it'll be finished. So with a bit of luck this afternoon, I'm putting new tacks where the old ones were. These are much longer and they'll do a better job. So I'm quite pleased. I think it's going to look very nice. I don't know whether you've seen down there, but I finished the other one as well, and that was like no money. So I'm quite pleased with that as well.
And behind it is the puppy's training mat. And he's doing quite well.
I don't think you'll ever train that dog.
Ha, what do you mean he's completely trained?
Is he? Okay. Maybe I'm not trained to have a dog yet. It'll take me a long time to get used to having a dog. I'm putting these in all the old holes. And as I say, I think this is going up this afternoon. And then it's going over there where there's a modern picture at the moment. And I think it'll be very nice. I should probably see where these things are. Where?
Right, well I'm going to leave you to put the nails
Okay.
in and I'm going to go and have a cup of tea.
Ah, okay. Your life is wonderful, isn't it?
I've just fed you the most wonderful lunch, cleaned up. What more do you want?
I'm a lucky man, shall we say. There we are.
Oh, Jackson's bringing his carrier bag because he wants to go out.
Well, he's had it.
He's been out already, but it's never enough. He just loves it.
Yeah, he does. Right, now for the moment of truth. I've still got to put tape around here, but we haven't got any. So I'm going to put it up for now. It's a 5-minute job to take it down again. And this picture, which I feel is a bit out of keeping, is coming off. Oh. And I'm hoping it's going to go straight on. But you never know. So, probably do with the help with this, but you're filming.
And Joe's not here today.
And it's heavy.
Well, if worst comes to worst, I'll put the camera down and help you, darling.
Oh, yeah. It looks beautiful. It will be lovely.
Are you all right? Can you manage?
Well, I can manage, but whether or not I can get it up there, I don't even know whether it'll be in the right place. We'll give it a try. Oh.
Problem is, once you get it up, I don't think the viewers will be able to see because of the reflection.
I don't
All
think
right.
I can do it by myself.
Well, I'm going to put the camera down and I am going to help you.
Help me. Da-da-da-da. I think it looks lovely. The lighting in here, maybe it needs a light on it, but it hasn't got one. But it's turned out so beautiful. How much was it again? £20, 400 rand. And the other one I got for £7 is here. I mean, this is nice. It's got a brass plate there, which I've polished up with the name of the ship. It's not the one that Michelle's parents came on, but it's still nice. That's going to go over there tomorrow, above the curtains. So, on that, we'll end our programme. That's it, finished article. I think it looks very, very nice. So, on that point, I'll say goodbye. But What is it we have to say? Subscribe. Please subscribe. That would be very nice. Then we can do more of these videos. So I'll say for now, goodbye.